Good afternoon. So I'm working on my chicken dinner for the evening, and I thought I would share with you guys my recipe and a little bit about why I do what I do with some of the meats, especially things that with the higher heat. So I'm going to show you my chicken. I just got done broiling the chicken itself, and what I did was I took chicken thighs because I like them, they're juicier and all that stuff, and I'm going to show you the pan. So here's the pan of chicken thighs, and I broiled them at 550, about 10 minutes on each side. The pan is kind of, got its nice scourging spots and all that stuff. Lets me see that things got browned. And then this chicken itself, I cut just to make sure that everything was cooked through. And so the seasoning that I put on this chicken was I sprinkled it with turmeric, the nutritional yeast seasoning, which has kind of a cheesy flavor, and then some pink Himalayan salt. So I sprinkled that, and again I put it in the oven on broil for 550, 10 minutes on each side, so you can get that nice browning. And it's now still warm. I just pulled it out of the oven, and I'm going to brush it with 2 tablespoons of, actually it wasn't this spoon, this is what I mixed with. So 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, but you can also use olive oil, a drop of lemon, a drop of rosemary, and a drop of black pepper, and it's all in here. So now I'm going to take this, I'm just going to kind of sit it right in the middle so I can brush it and not lose any of my oil. So I'm going to brush each breast, or excuse me, each thigh. And of course, if you like breasts, that's fine too. Brush them. They're really good. Alright. And I've got plenty of oil, so what I can do is I can go ahead and flip them over if I want to. Over. Now, the reason why I don't, since I'm broiling and it's at a higher heat, the reason why I don't actually season them with the oils while they're cooking so high is that since essential oils are volatile oils, they would lose some of their effectiveness or their potency. So if you're not worried about that, I mean, they still have great flavor. It loses its potency, and so I like to be able to also get the therapeutic stuff with while I'm cooking with them. So now I'm done with all of that, and I'm going to take this, and my oven is still warm. So now I'm going to take this back to the oven and stick it in the oven, and I'm going to let it just all sit in there, still staying warm but not the high heat, for about 10 minutes. So, and again, the reason why I don't cook it whenever it's a high heat, so here's kind of the rule of thumb that I've learned with cooking with oils, is that if it's a hot recipe, so things like if you're going to boil or broil it, you want to wait till the end of the process before you add the essential oil. That way it'll the oils will evaporate, otherwise they'll dissipate, and I don't want that to happen, right? So stovetop, afterwards, towards the end, again, if you're going to cook on the stovetop, you stir it in at the end after your recipe has pretty much cooked through. And then baking, definitely can use the oils in baking and all that stuff, but you will lose some of the properties, but you're still going to enjoy the flavor. It's still a great way to be able to use our herbs and our spices without having the dried herbs and spices losing their potency, and you know how they can get rancid and all that stuff. The oils don't. They last for forever and ever, it seems like, and a little truly goes a long way. So with this recipe, again, I used 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of rosemary, and 1 drop of black pepper. But you might find that you want a little bit more lemon or a little bit more. For me, for my taste buds, I probably would have added a 2nd drop of rosemary. But since this is for my daughter, mostly, primarily, I know that she's going to want to enjoy it, and she really likes my, what I call my faux cheesy chicken. I wanted her to be able to enjoy it also, and she likes rosemary, just not very strong. So a rosemary lemon chicken for her has to be a lighter flavor. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and let me know what you think of it and any tweaks that you might have done to it. All right, you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye-bye.